This story is about when Buddha was not Buddha, but his name was Siddhartha. He had left his palace in the search of truth. He was wandering here and there in search of truth. He was looking for a mentor who could lead him to his ultimate goal. In this search, he got initiation from a spiritual master whose name was Alara Kalam. He started practicing his method with full devotion. Master Alara Kalam was feeling blessed to have a disciple like Siddhartha. For the first time, he had got such a brilliant disciple. Siddhartha would do more than he told him to do. If he had told Siddhartha to fast for one day, Siddhartha would do it for 3 days. Master Alara Kalam gave Siddhartha such a difficult task which he himself had never done. But Siddhartha did each and every task with full devotion and dedication. Eventually, seeing Siddhartha's learning and his devotion for enlightenment, Master Alara Kalam also felt pity on him, and he told Siddhartha that he do not have what he is looking for. Hearing this from his master, Siddhartha bowed down to him and left his hermitage to proceed in search of truth. To quench his thirst for self-realization, Siddhartha took shelter of many spiritual masters, but none of them could satisfy Siddhartha's spiritual quest. 6 years passed like this. In the end, Siddhartha decided to proceed on his path himself alone. By doing austerities and long fasting, Siddhartha's body remained a bone structure. Only seeing Siddhartha's devotion, 5 sages became his disciples. They believed that one day he will surely achieve his ultimate goal, and after that he will share his knowledge to them. Also, it is said that once Siddhartha was crossing a river called Niranjana. There was not much water in the river. It was only below the knees. When Siddhartha was halfway down into the river, he realized that due to hard austerities and fasting, his body had become so weak that he even could not cross the river. He was just about to flow in the flow of river. Just then, he caught a dead branch of tree. He just held on to it and somehow crossed the river. After crossing the river, he kept lying on the bank of the river for a while, and a ray of knowledge arose in his mind. He thought that I cannot cross a river with these hard austerities, then how will I cross the samsara, the cycle of birth and death? And it is said that at that very moment, a village woman passed away from there singing a song, and that song was वीणा की तार को ना इतना ज़्यादा कसो कि टूट जाए और तार को ना इतना ढीला कर दो कि उसमें सुर भी ना निकले, which means that do not tighten the strings of the veena musical instrument so tightly that it breaks down, and do not loosen the strings so much that it does not even make a sound. When he listened to these words, there was a resolution in Siddhartha's mind that the truth is never attained by doing hard austerities or by doing worldly pleasures. An excess of anything is bad. Therefore, I should follow the middle path. After this, Siddhartha sat down under a tree. At the same time, there came a woman whose name was Sujata. She had a bowl of rice pudding in her hands. She told Siddhartha that her name is Sujata. She had been worshipping this tree for a long time, and she had prayed that if her son is born, then she will offer rice pudding to tree. Now her wish has been fulfilled and her son is born, so please accept her offering. Siddhartha said, "This rice pudding is for tree. How can I accept it?" Then she said, "I had a dream last night in which deity of this tree inspired me to offer this offering to you." After her request, Siddhartha accepted her rice pudding and ate it. When those 5 disciples of Siddhartha saw him eating rice pudding, they were very disappointed. They thought that he had lost his way, and they left him. Siddhartha explained them a lot. "We are walking on the wrong path. We have to walk on the middle path." But they don't stop. Now Siddhartha was left alone. He took a path in a nearby river and then sat under a tree. He decided that either I must experience the ultimate nature of my existence or I will sit here and die. I will not open my eyes until I know this. And then a thought came in his mind that why am I even wishing for this? He gave up even the desire of liberation and became engrossed in meditation. And it is said that it was a full moon day. The moon was rising in the sky, and the moon of self-realization was rising in Siddhartha's inner self. That was the day when he attained enlightenment, and out of Siddhartha he became Buddha. If we see in our life, we will find that in this story, Gautam Buddha has given us a very beautiful theory of middle path. Middle path means being neutral in any situation. Sometimes we put so much effort to achieve any goal that we lose our health and mental peace. But we forget that to achieve any goal, it is necessary to have balance of good health, mental peace and enough efforts. And this will happen only when we will be neutral. On the other hand, if you want spiritual growth, then again middle path is the way for you. Here, middle path means being neutral between love and hate. Middle path means being neutral between happiness and sorrow. Neither you wish for comfort nor you are afraid of discomfort. Middle path means to remain neutral in the moments of honor and disgrace, which means you are not happy when you are respected and you are not sad when you are insulted. This principle of life is so effective that with this you cannot only get self-realization, but this is a key to happy life. You just need to adopt it in your life. I hope you understood the message well. If you understood the message well, then do like the video and drop a beautiful comment. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed.